Jesus Freak here. So, I'm digging around my apartment for paperwork. There's things you need like once in a blue moon, and the one time you need them, you can't find them. And it's a pain in the neck, you know. You do what you can to try to make sure you keep track of the papers. But you know that keeping them on your person all the time, like your ID, isn't safe. And, you know, stuff winds up disappearing. And then there's the issue of, you know, stuff like bank statements, rent receipts, where you can't really... I don't have rent receipts because I send my rent in by the mail, so the best I can provide is money order stubs, which, I mean, it seems to have worked fine for social services, but it's always a pain in the neck. Anyway, I just got till tomorrow to wait for my check, but I got some running around I didn't expect to have to do. Meantime, today I'm just trying to get through today. Because, well, I mean, that's all we really can do. Just get through each day as it comes and as it goes. But it's all a pain in the neck, really. Sometimes I'm like, you know, I wish I had, you know, I had a place that I actually owned instead of renting. Not because, you know, I wouldn't have to pay for anything, but, I mean, you still do. But you don't have the same type of people breathing down your neck when you're your own landlord. Still, you know, people treat you like your disabilities are fake unless they're, you know, bleedingly obvious, like you're missing a limb or you know, sometimes even if you're in a wheelchair, they'll think you're faking it. Just, you know, a lot of people assume everyone's a shyster. A lot of the time it's because they are, and they figure that everyone else is just like them. And it makes things hard for us. You know, people in general, they tend to think that unless you've had an arm blown off or something, you're not really disabled, because they don't understand things. They don't understand what it's like to have disabilities, or what it's like to have handicaps. And I'm like, I don't consider myself disabled per se, because I'm still able to get around and do stuff. But even if you're not disabled, you can still have a disability. You can still have something that makes things harder for you. And some of it's physical, like my heart. Some of it's, neurological problems. But, if people can't see it, they just tend to think it ain't there. Anyway, I'm glad this is the end of the month. So once I get through today, it's one more month out of the way. Jesus, freak out.